Previously on Dances with Dice. When last we left our heroes, Eisen, the half-elf cleric, Karma, the tiefling wizard, and Emiria, the elven monk, they made their final preparations for the siege of Neverwinter, discovered dark secrets and darker pasts as old enemies freshly return, but most importantly, the looming threat of the Legion's armies bear ever closer. As dawn breaks on a new week, what awaits our heroes as the battle slowly but surely moves their way on Dances with Dice.
All right. The morning dawns.
And they just stood there for 8 hours.
Fuck you, Karma.
Yeah, fuck you, Eisen. We just stood here.
The morning, you will both take a point of exhaustion then.
No, no.
The morning dawns.
Do we actually get to describe what happened, or
Wait, the moment passed.
fuck you?
Barbarossa
I
yourself.
hate you. It's not Barbarossa.
Will
not his name.
Will Barbosa. Barbosa yourselves. Operation Barbarossa. Invade the Soviet Union. That was a history joke, folks. I'm a nerd. The morning dawns. A rooster crows somewhere in the distance. That is not a rooster.
Jail.
What the?
Jail for making me hear that.
There you
I
go.
was just going to do a rooster sound effect, but there we go. Soft fog fills the streets of Neverwinter. The sunlight breaks over the horizon. All of you are in your beds.
Are we?
Yes. All of you are in your beds. You've received...
In our own respective beds.
All of you are in your own respective beds.
You suck.
Tell Hannah not to make gargoyle noises are the tried and true DWD campaign period at the end of a sentence that says the moment is over. And we have 3 years of evidence to back it up.
Fine.
So
Blame
you know
it on
what?
me and on your own damn self. That's fine.
You had your
You know
moment.
what I have to say about that? You know what I have to say? You want to know what I have to say? You want to say?
Eisen
Not really.
could die tomorrow. Today.
Find each other on the battlefield. You want to know what I'm going to say? Find each other on the battlefield, bitches.
You know what I have to say is that we have 2 weeks.
Meet me on the battlefield, even in the darkest night.
So, you all wake up in your respective beds.
No, we don't.
The soft morning light cascading through the windows. I'd like everybody to roll a perception check, please. With advantage. You all know your city well enough.
No, we don't. I've never known this place a day in my life.
Thank God.
21.
21.
21.
21 is for you as well.
7.
14.
14.
15.
Were you
Sorry,
making fun of the
25.
way I said 21?
No, I was making fun. There's that, there's that Vine where it goes 21. You know that? No.
I rolled a 25.
25.
There's a Vine or a meme or whatever where they say 21 funny or something, and so everyone goes 21.
So
So
all
no,
of you,
I was not making fun. I would never do that.
all of you notice this without.
Is this the day after?
This is the next day. Yes.
Karma definitely stayed in that room. That doesn't mean that the sexy times happened, but she didn't leave. You can look at me like that. I don't care. Eisen stayed in Karma's room before in a very platonic fashion.
This is true.
Yeah. Karma can do the same for Eisen.
The moment may have passed, but like I feel like the moment
The
persisted.
DM sips from his tin
The
cup.
moment persisted to the point
Yeah.
where like they were there for each other, whether it
Yeah,
was
exactly.
platonic or not. You know.
Fine.
Fine, the DM says, begrudgingly.
This is not my fault. This is Hannah's fault.
He's gonna blame me for the rest of his life, and that's fine if he wants to.
It's entirely your fault.
Okay, fine. I'll accept that. It's my fault. It's all my fault. Eisen has platonically stayed in Karma's room without any
Regardless.
hanky-panky
Okay.
happening.
Regardless of whatever rooms you may have woken up in. Because Amiria could have woken up in Draft's Tower.
That's
Who
true.
knows? Regardless of what...
I'm gonna be waking up on the goddamn roof at this rate. Stay away
Amiria
from
wakes
you
up in the
motherfuckers.
brothel.
Regardless of any rooms you wake up in, with all of your perception checks, you all hear it. You hear a low rumbling horn echo over the quiet streets of Neverwinter.
As would I recognize the horn?
You would not recognize this horn, but with the 25 and the 21 that Amiria and Eisen rolled, you then hear the plodding march of heavy boots and footfalls outside the walls.
Wow, from all the way over here?
You guys are like
Where is the tipsy table located on the map?
your brothel is pretty close to the. You guys are in like
I'd actually like to know.
Oh, yeah,
I think like right around there.
Hold
You
on.
guys are pretty close to the walls.
Right around where? Okay.
Yeah,
So we're actually near the gate.
you're fairly
Okay.
close to the walls. You hear the plodding boots of an army outside of the walls of Neverwinter,
Oh, they got here fast.
and as the fog starts to burn away, you hear the warning horns and the ringing bells in the city of Neverwinter, and all of your doors are banged on by members of your staff, and they all bring you the same message. The High Council wants your presence. The war has begun. I'll say you have 30 minutes in the morning to prepare. You'll have everything you had on you already. You have whatever you can scrounge up inside the tipsy table.
I literally grab. Well, first of all, I grab Karma,
Ah!
run to Amiria's room,
Ah,
like literally,
What?
like we're just dragging. Grab Amiria.
we are the equipment, me and Amiria.
At least attempt to. I don't know if she fights back. Like out of her bed, be like, and just
Amiria, do you fight back?
Amiria would have already been
No.
awake
Okay.
because she
Okay. Open-
recognized...
Karma was a fucking.
Okay,
Karma
literally-
rolled a 14.
literally-
Karma's
literally-
like.
yeah, literally open the door, and he's just like, "Let's go now," and brings her up to Draft's room because Draft's like the only person who I know that might have anything in this godforsaken place that's gonna help us.
That is fair.
And is like, kind of looks at Amiria like, you know her best, you know what we need. It's either now or never. Whatever she's got, you know, like.
Before, as you guys kind of walk up to Draft's door, she opens it, kind of like in a robe, kind of half dressed, like a robe, and then like she's got like her business pants on, but like a robe up top, like she just woke up as well. She's like, and so she looks to all of you, just kind of like this was a very kind of like tense smile, like a very tense look on her face, and she's gonna roll for what she has. See what she's got. Ooh, good girl. Okay. Each of you gets a potion of greater healing.
Are you gonna put that in our?
I can add it. myself.
Yeah, you can add them yourself.
Yeah,
so
you go to inventory and manage inventory.
each of you get a potion of greater healing. Each of you get a. Hang on.
Oh,
Say.
potion of Let me try greater healing. Oh, yeah, we go. Go potion of healing.
It's potion of healing,
Great.
comma, or not comma, parentheses.
Yeah, what Morgan said.
Greater.
Yeah.
Morgan's so smart.
Yeah. Potion of. I'm sorry, not greater healing. Superior healing.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, jeez.
Superior healing.
I didn't know supreme was an option.
No, superior, not supreme. You're not.
No, there's.
Oh.
I know you said superior, but that came up when I was looking for it, and I didn't realize there was a supreme option.
All right, I removed greater from my inventory and replaced it with supreme. Or superior, sorry, not supreme. Supreme.
Why isn't it showing up?
Go potion, just go potion of healing. Oh, just.
I just typed healing, and it came up.
And then search.
one.
And there it is, superior.
And one. So you each of you get the
There you go.
each of you get the healing potion. And she hands this to, unsurprisingly, she hands this to her girlfriend, Amiria. A potion of invulnerability.
Aww.
Oh.
And she looks at you, and it's like, and she like kind of looks at you, and you guys probably haven't been the most outwardly affectionate, but she like pulls you in for like a long, deep kiss, and it's like, just kind of holds your head in her hands and says, "You are fucking coming home today. You understand me?"
Absolutely.
With that, she gives the rest of you a nod, and that's all she's got. Karma, if you wanted to try to roll for those other stones, now would be the time.
Okay, I'm gonna do it super fast.
Well, you also get your new portents for the day.
I already did that on your suggestion. I did the thing where I rolled 14 days worth.
Well, it hasn't been. I think technically the
Oh,
army
shit,
showed
you're
up.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't been 14 days.
Well,
It's been a
to be
day.
fair, the selection I picked was literally like one of the first ones. It was within the first 3.
Like if you rolled X number of days of portents, like I trust you with whatever it is. So
I actually had already written it down.
Arcana.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is it what is this? Am I rolling Arcana? Am I rolling saves? What is it?
Arcana checks, please.
All right, baby, let's do this. Ooh,
Arcana checks
we're
on.
using the middle dice.
Actually, no. Arcana check on blue because you have some knowledge of that. Intelligence saves on green and transparent.
Intelligence saves.
Yes, because you don't know a lot about them, and you burned your freebie with the initial checks.
Okay. So wait, one more time on the blue. Which
Blue is an Arcana check. You learned enough about it to
Five.
safely examine. The other two
Blue.
saves.
13 plus 5, 18 for blue.
18 for blue.
Saving again. One more time.
Okay, well,
Intelligence saving.
we'll go one by one. So for blue with an 18, you don't gain any new knowledge of the blue stone. But you get the feeling that the critical hit is
Put them
not
into the cast chat,
you
too.
get the feeling that the critical hit that's tied to the blue stone, like the extra power tied to the blue stone when it's related to an artifact, is not as safe as you think it would be.
Okay. Intelligence saving throw.
Yep, green intelligence saving throw.
14 plus 14. 28. Because I have a plus 12 to intelligence saving throws, plus 2 from my Robes of the Archmagi. That makes a 14 plus 14 saving throw. So, and I rolled a 14, so 14 plus 14, 28.
Okay.
That's why I was clarifying. Saving throw? Are you sure about that?
No.
I have a plus 13 to plus
Saving-
14 to intelligence.
There's a reason that they're saving throws. So,
Okay.
you take Okay, you take 2 damage halved. So 1 point of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And you peer into this green stone and you feel this dark, ancient, poisonous energy fill your body. And you force it out. The dark green stone contains the essence of disease.
Uh-huh.
And so what that means is that on use, you can apply a poisoning effect to any attack made by all people after you in initiative. So, for example, if you're ahead in initiative and you use the stone, Aizen and Amiria after you, all of their attacks will have a poison effect. That's the on use effect.
Uh-huh.
When combined with an artifact,
Uh-huh.
it will allow you to apply poison to AoE spells. So any AoE effect will also include poison on top of that. When you use the gem at all, you must roll a intelligence saving throw. Actually, no, you must roll a Constitution saving throw. On failure, you will take 12d10 points of necrotic damage. And on failure, you will be stunned for 3 turns.
Jesus.
On a success, there is no effect.
What's the point of having it on an artifact then?
Risk reward.
What's the reward? It says
The reward is that you can apply it to an AoE spell.
Oh,
So you can cast Meteor Swarm, for example, and have it poison everyone it doesn't kill.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you have to think about these things. The artifacts and the gems, they're nuclear bombs. There's upside and a lot of downside.
This is adding the nuclear fallout to your nuke.
Exactly.
This is the radiation poisoning.
Exactly. All right, intelligence save on the transparent gem.
Oh, it fell. Hold on, let's try again. That is a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
So
That's a natural 20.
34.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Karma!
The transparent gem. Actually, no, with a natural 20, you wouldn't take any damage. The transparent gem, this is the essence of all magical power.
Okay.
You look into it and you stare at it and you feel that same terror and enlightenment all those many months ago. Back in the cave, when you found those potions, when you found those alchemical sets combining magical powers that should not be combined. The white gem refills all your spell slots. You can cast a spell at 12th level. It can also be used to replace an arcane focus that, when used by a person, gives them access to 2 8th level spell slots. So one in addition to what you already have, and one additional 9th level spell slot if you already have one or don't have one. It also gives you access to a spell outside of your class. So, if a spell is only for bards and druids, you can use it. When combined with an artifact, it turns that artifact into a pseudo Staff of Power. You pick 2 spells from the Staff of Power, and they both have 2 uses. They both have 1 use each.
Wait, you pick 2 spells.
You pick 2 spells found on a Staff of Power, and you can use them once each.
Okay.
On any use of this gem, you must roll an intelligence saving throw. On failure, you take 150 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Uh-huh.
And your body and your soul is rent from your person and sent to the 9 hells.
Rent?
God
Rent
damn.
as in R-E-N-T?
Yes. No, like ripped from your body.
Okay.
Upon a success,
Okay, from your soul and sent to the 9 hells. Uh-huh.
The
upon
present tense of that word, Hannah, is rend. R-E-N-D.
yes, rend.
Rend is the present tense of ripped?
No, ripped is
Rent.
fine. Ripped is fine. Upon a successful save, and this is where the coin flip comes in. Upon a successful save, all aspects of the gem reset and can be used again. So you regain the ability to refill all your spell slots, cast a spell at 12th level, create a pseudo staff of power. So you have gathered your potions as best you can. You are aware of what the gems do. Okay. You have gathered yourselves as best you may. You have knowledge of what these gems do and the dangers they pose. Tony has already left a note at the breakfast table that says he has what artifacts you have, and he is waiting at the keep. He will see you there. You have a few final moments
I kill God. No.
before you have to leave and begin this fight.
Wait, are we going to go meet with the?
You're gonna go meet with the council, but this is kind of like the last moment you have with the 3 of you before everything
I kill God.
begins.
You cannot kill God.
We're gonna go see the thing. So this isn't the last moment between the 3 of us.
It's our last moment alone.
Last moment alone.
Miria, are you a robot?
Hannah, I will kill you. Don't die out there, kids.
Don't die out there. Not child.
Eisen just like, I will never die. No, I was kidding.
I am immortal. I am immortal
what is
until
that?
proven
What
mortal.
Oh shit!
Team America reference. I will never die.
All right.
I'm gonna live forever or die trying.
All right, you all make your way to the keep. The council is there waiting for you. High Lady Andromeda paces back and forth. She's wearing resplendent armor. Silver, kind of edged in gold and white. A beautiful cloak about her shoulders. She looks at all of you as you arrive. It's like, well, we thought we'd have more time. Apparently, we were wrong. I hope you are all prepared.
I found these cool rocks.
Oh my god.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
Fuck you.
You wish.
Children.
A High Lady Andromeda just kind of like smiles and chuckles a little bit. It's like, I suppose we wouldn't have it any other way. She hands each of you a stone, a sending stone, so that you may communicate with us and we can coordinate everything from here. Best of luck. May the gods be on our side.
Motherfuckers.
And we'll see you at the end of all of this, one way or the other.
On the other side
Indeed.
of the war. See you on the other side of the war.
We're out of our cultural references.
And you have burned your pop culture reference 24 minutes in.
Wait, which one was that?
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
No.
Theodosia writes me.
All right.
I will actually strangle you. I will drive to LA right now to end you.
All right. So, the morning fog has burned away, and all of you from the top of the tower of the keep, before you head into the city, you can see surrounding the city of Neverwinter a vast army. At every edge of the wall, you see men, archers. You see strange
Women.
devices crackling with arcane power. A dark cloud rolls in behind this army, blanketing the land behind it in darkness. The troops of your enemies settle in, and they surround you entirely. You have a moment to assess the situation at the top of this tower. Yes, Karma?
Were we given the artifacts?
Tony is staying with you guys the entire time, and he will be, when you want the artifacts, he will distribute them to you.
Do we know what each artifact will do for this? Alex needs to pee. Do we know what each of the artifacts is going to do for this event?
No.
No. Okay, never mind.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna
Nice.
have to take a stab in the dark.
Cool.
If you choose to use an artifact, you can sacrifice your bonus action to roll a check to see what it will do.
Okay, it reminds me that I need to... Alright, I have my rolls for...
Have your portents ready. Have any extra rolls you guys may need.
Oh, let me take a look at my spell slots.
Actually, Amiria, as you all leave this tower, I would like you to please roll me another wisdom save.
Wisdom save, 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right.
Nice.
You hear for a moment, it almost sounds like on the wind, but you can hear it in your own head.
Core memory 2. Unlocked. Reprocessed. Additional assets deploying.
Amiria, your unarmed strikes now deal 1d4 radiant damage.
Oh, goddamn.
This cannot be combined with thoughts and prayers. So this would be strictly for
I figured.
like a flurry of blows or something. But 1d4 radiant. Remember to add that. All right. You all take your positions for the battle. There's a stillness to the air that is unnatural in a city this large and normally vibrant.
Wait, where the fuck are we?
You guys are basically central to the battle here, so if you want to deploy somewhere or wait until initiative, you're going to be able to move wherever you want on the battlefield once it kicks off. So if you need to go to a certain section of the city, your movement's basically unlimited. You'll be dealing with crises as you have them happen. So movement doesn't really matter here. Again, we're kind of hacking 5e into a large-scale combat sim.
Mm-hmm.
But as the troops settle into position around you, and you hear the stomping of boots halt for a moment, need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Huh. 17.
18.
9.
9.
18, 17, 9. Amiri, what's your dex again? Oh, you definitely have a higher dex than them.
My dex is 20, baby.
Yeah.
You definitely
fuck
have a
off,
you definitely have a
hoes.
higher dex. All right. Before the battle starts, you hear an amplified voice roll over the city of Neverwinter, a voice you all recognize, deep, dark, and dear. To the city of Neverwinter. Surrender ourselves now, and we will spare those pure among you. Fight, we will raze this city to the ground. And then pauses for a moment. Don't worry, sweetie. Daddy's come home for you.
Oh.
Karma.
Barf.
Zach, you couldn't have made that more disgusting if you tried.
I could have tried.
No, please don't. Please don't try.
Karma, in that moment, is gonna lift her left arm up, exposing her forearm. She's assuming that wherever he's booming from, he can probably see her. She's gonna put her arm up in the air, exposing, fuck you, my branding is gone. Come and fucking get me! And she's going to grab Eisen and kiss him.
Ew.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
Really? Right now?
Yeah, because he's a half-blood!
And
Right in front of my salad?
Yeah, right in front of my fucking salad.
all right.
She's gonna kiss the dirty half-blood.
All right, Eisen. Karma just plants one on you.
So just like
She
grab
literally
me
was just went like this, and then grabbed him by the back of the head and pulled him downward. She literally just went.
or was it like a?
No, well, he's
like a
up here.
grab
Well, he's up
Was
here
it
because
like
she's
collar?
down here.
Yeah.
She she probably grabbed my collar, just pulled him downward. Because she's assuming Quinn can see her.
The eye, his eye, as it happens, his eyes just widen, did not expect that, secretly hoped. No. I'm assuming she it finishes and she's it's mwah! And she look, and he just looks at her and he's just
I hate you.
God, I am just. I'm actually,
Eisen is
he's literally
dumbstruck.
just dumbstruck.
But
and he's
my
just
wizard tapestry
my
kept
wizard
scaring away all the bitches.
No.
Already referenced that.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh God. He's just like. Don't you fucking die.
I'll do my fucking
I'm gonna
best.
kill you both anyway.
And Amiria's just there, just like, God, these fucking straights.
He doesn't really have much.
God, I kind of hope you do die.
Amira's like, thank God I'm a robot.
I am going to fucking rip your kneecaps out.
Carm's just in this conspiracy that Amira is just a fucking robot.
All right.
I am not a goddamn robot.
Top of initiative order. Eisen.
Literally, Karma's just middle fucking finger in the air since she's assuming
Yeah.
he can see her.
So Eisen immediately is just looks out. So where am I?
Where do you want to be?
Well, we just left talking to some higher ups,
you
right?
guys. So you guys left from
So
here.
can they-
You can be anywhere, and you can command from anywhere. You don't have to be at the spot to command something.
Eisen immediately, from that, just looks out, right afterward, and looks in the direction to where he thinks Quinn is.
He's like, I'm getting laid tonight!
Okay. I would say if you'd like to do that, if you'd like to pinpoint that specifically, you can use your bonus action to roll a perception check.
No, I'm just, from where the voice seemed to most. I'm not, trying to. I'm just looking out
It came from, if you look at the map, it came
from the
from
Black
the
Lagoon.
northwestish section.
Okay.
You're not sure exactly where, but northwesty.
But he just looks out, and he immediately is just like raises his hand, and he just like in the biggest, most commanding voice he can yell, with the for the army.
Okay, army action.
Army action.
Fire! All right. Okay. Please roll. Please roll D20 plus charisma or intelligence.
You know what I'm going to be using?
Sorry.
His intelligence, clearly.
I keep doing it. 18 plus 5, I believe.
18 plus 5. Okay. Please roll me 2d10. Please roll me 2d10.
That is D100s. That is not what I am looking for.
This is not what I want.
This is not.
This is not what I planned.
7 and 6.
7 and 6. Okay. All right. You watch as a hail of 1,000 arrows flies out from this group of archers stationed upon the walls. And as you are like standing beside them and you look out, you see this group of soldiers marching their way towards one of the towers along the western wall of Neverwinter, and you see that they're able to fell like a large group, and then another wave goes flying out, and you see that a good chunk of your enemy has fallen. You have your bonus action remaining.
And he looks in the other direction, kind of like behind him, and gives another raises his arm and brings it forward, and gives out another yell, and commands the catapults to fire.
All right, 1d20 plus dex, please.
What is that?
Your dex is 1 plus 1.
18.
18?
17 plus 1.
Okay, you release your arm forward and the catapults fire outwards, and these flaming bits of rubble go hurling over the walls, and you hear like the crash and the boom of these things hitting, and you watch as like a chunk of the advancing army ahead of you slows momentarily as they have to move their way around this rubble, and as you hear like the screams of people crushed by this falling heavy debris. That will end your turn. Karma.
I'm going to. Well, I have a movement.
Movement
Does it not
doesn't
matter?
really. There's not really movement in terms of this, because, like, if you're taking a personal action, you have to tell me where you want that personal action to be. But you took
Okay.
an army and a lair action, so your movement doesn't really matter here.
Okay.
How this works is basically, unless you're taking a personal action, you can basically be anywhere on the battlefield.
Okay.
But your positioning will matter for personal actions. Karma.
Well, so next turn I'd be able to move somewhere before if I wanted to make a personal action.
Yeah, you'd be able to move in response to, say, if the Legion went
Okay.
in the initiative order, you could move in response to that.
Okay.
All right, Karma, you are up. Amiria, you're up in 2 turns.
Karma is gonna head southward.
Okay.
Is gonna command the southward armies,
Okay.
and she's going to or I guess the southward, and she's going to command the south. It looks like it's the south.
You can just click and hold on the map, and I'll be
right
able to
here.
see. Okay.
Southwestern
This-
archers.
Southwestern, okay.
And do somebody like just call out the similar thing, like fire and what have you, like yes, a good fire. And, like, she's like not used to leading armies. She's a wizard. She
Okay.
doesn't usually do this shit, but she's like
D20
fire.
D20 plus intelligence or charisma.
D20 plus intelligence or charisma. It's gonna be intelligence. Let's see. What do I have on it? +5. Okay, that's not too bad. That's 14.
14. You watch as the arrows, rattle off the siege towers and battering rams of the Legion in front of you, and you see a few people fall here or there, but they are well fortified in their advance. Bonus action.
Bonus action. Go to the bonus action one more time. Because we have layer actions.
Call allies, rally, catapults.
I'm going to call allies.
Okay.
Even contempt reach out to your allies beyond the walls in Neverwinter. Roll 1d20 plus intelligence. Roll determines their ability to hear your message and reach you.
All right, 1d20 plus intelligence. Who are you trying to reach out to?
Archilarius. Wait, no, he's fighting a war.
He's still an ally.
But he's fighting a war currently. I don't want to get in the way of that.
You've got Archilarius. You have Amriel. You have... That's really about it.
No, I have...
Well, Amriel's not outside the walls.
You don't know where he is.
That's right, he was...
He disappeared.
Thought he'd come back.
It's been a day. He left last night. He doesn't know what happened. He assumed that there was time. That's what you guys told him.
I'm going to call upon... This is a whole army. It's a whole ass army. It's kind of different. No, I'm gonna call upon Archilarius.
Okay.
I'm gonna call him
One
first.
d20 plus 5. 1d20 plus intelligence.
Sweet fuck. That is a 14 plus 5. That's 19.
Okay. What is your message? Same as sending. 25 words.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay. Hi, Arky. I know you might be in the middle of something, but Neverwinter needs you. Come help if you can. Love you.
All right. We will see if that message takes.
Archilarius like middle finger. I'm busy defending my home. Bye, bitch.
All right. That will end your turn. The Legion takes its turn. You all can see from the northeastern corner, you see a crackling ball of energy form as a group, like a clustered group of what appear to be spellcasters, are out in the field and they're channeling all of their energy together. And they hoist above themselves a bright blue ball of light.
Is it a combined blue ball light?
Yeah, it's one gigantic blue ball of crackling energy and light.
Counter spell.
Okay, what level?
Right. Group.
I don't know if that makes a difference.
It will.
5th level?
5th level? Alright, roll 1d20 plus your intelligence modifier.
Which one I want to roll? I'm going to roll the red one. That's my karma dice. Ah. Oh, hell yeah. That's a 19, bitch.
Plus
What's plus my intelligence?
plus your spell casting modifier, which is, I believe,
plus
intelligence.
yeah, plus 5. So that is a 20 fucking 4.
24. You hold your hand out towards that blue ball of energy.
She's using her the amulet, the counter spell.
The Amulet of Counterspell is only 3rd level.
Oh, then never mind. She's using her spell.
Okay. You hold your hand out. You hold your... Oh, wait. Wait. Actually, no. The amulet might be 3rd. Might be 5th level. I might be stupid.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, it's a level 6 counterspell. Never mind.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, yeah, you still had to roll, but that made it better.
Yeah, so, okay.
You hold your hand out, and this necklace around your neck burns like a hot poker pulled from the fire around your neck. You can almost feel like Like you like look it down at your chest, and you can almost see a mark forming in this teardrop shape of this amulet. And you watch as this ball of energy comes flying over the wall towards the troops huddled there, and they all cover themselves before a moment, and then just as it's about to hit, and you feel like a little trickle of blood run down out of your nose, you watch as soon as it hits the wall, it disperses into nothing but soft flower petals as you have canceled the spell. And like with that effort, you feel yourself collapse to one knee as you have just counterspelled the spells of about like 500 wizards.
Shit. Yeah, Karma's like breathing hella heavily.
It's
like...
it's a very large group of casters. The next go
Where did that come from?
northeastern side.
Where the purple person is.
Next go the
I think it's over here.
That's west.
northern the
Think
north
we're like, if this was America, where's Maine?
Okay.
There's Maine.
the northwestern army, unhappy at what just happened, they're going to attempt to breach the gate.
Bitches. I put up my wizard tapestry. No.
Okay.
Hannah, I'm sorry.
Uh,
Morgan's gonna roast me.
Eisen, you were the one who was last there. Eisen, please roll me a strength check plus. Please roll me a strength check plus 2. So just d20 plus 2.
An 18?
So 18
wait.
total? Or
Strength. Okay, so strength. So a soft 20.
soft 20. You feel this battering ram hit the door once, twice, 3 times, and like you hear the creaking of the wood, but for a moment you think it might break. The wood holds fast, and they cannot breach the door. You tied them.
Oh shit.
All right, that ends the Legion army's turn. Amiria, you are up.
Okay.
I believe in you.
I'm gonna take northeast side.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Go fuck him up.
All right. For action, I'm gonna have the army hold.
Okay.
So that is.
You don't have to roll anything for the hold. It's the same as like taking a dodge action. So that's just.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
really?
So that's
Sweet.
you roll for attacks, but this is the same as taking dodge.
Fantastic. And then bonus this round, I'm gonna fire the catapult.
All right.
Hell fucking yeah.
D20 plus Dex. Oh, this is actually big for Amiria. The Dexy roll.
23.
23. The flaming stones go flying over the wall. With a 23, you can pick a specific target. So any of the 5 people you see in front of you, you can take a specific target.
I'm gonna go with
The
this
casters, all right. Please roll me 3d12. Please roll me 3d12 plus 10.
11. 22 plus 10, you said?
Yes.
32.
32. All right. These flaming bits of rubble go flying past you. They illuminate you even in this they illuminate you against this dark cloud that covers the edge, and you as you're standing upon the parapet, you watch once, twice, 3 times these large stones go crashing into the ranks of the Legion casters. And they're not all gone, but you hit a chunk of this group of wizards, and they kind of like are like hobbling back together. You see a couple of them like, grasping at missing limbs as they like kind of come back together and attempt to reorganize themselves. Eisen, you are on deck.
Can we just appreciate how the non-caster just fucked up a shit ton of casters? Can we just appreciate that for a moment?
I certainly do.
Appreciate me.
Fuck you guys.
All right. Next up is the leaders of the Legion.
Ha!
So Eisen is at the. Just for clarification, I want my positioning to be at. He's at the main gate, like where the leaders are.
Okay, we'll put you there for
Yeah.
for argument's sake and move them over there. All right, so.
Hose.
Okay. No, that doesn't make sense. You see Quinn reach out his hand and snap his fingers, and a semi-transparent globe of shifting white and gold energy erupts around him and all of the leaders of the Legion. As he holds his hand out and he stares at you up on the wall, Eisen smiles that wicked smile, and you can see him wink. That will end the leaders of the Legion's turn. Eisen, you're up.
Can I make a check to know what that is?
He's acting real cocky.
It would burn your bonus action to roll a check, but you can do so if you'd like. It'd be Arcana.
Yeah, I don't know.
Every action carries a lot of weight here, so that's why the checks matter. In most fights, I'd give them away for free, but bonus actions have weight here.
Well, it's more of like I watched him do that. Do I know what it is?
You're not a wizard. That's the problem, and you've never seen Karma cast this. So,
What does it look like?
it's a shimmering bubble of white and gold energy 20 feet around. It encompasses all of the leaders of the Legion.
Okay.
So everything right here in this far northwest corner.
All right. So. So for I'm gonna also have them do a.
You gonna take the hold action?
Well, hold on. I might actually. Because what does the rally do for the?
Rally is you can try to like it's basically trying to buff. It's a free buff for your troops. So depending on what the roll is, that will determine what your buff is. But it's a positive effect on the troops within your area. You can select up to 3 troops within your area.
Okay, I'm gonna still have them fire.
But you're gonna rally as your bonus.
I'm gonna rally as my bonus.
Okay. So D20 plus charisma or intelligence.
Well, charisma. So
Yeah.
16
plus 5,
5.
21. Okay.
21.
Please roll me again the 2d8. And who are you targeting? Are you targeting the leaders? Or are you targeting troops around them?
I am targeting the troops around.
Okay.
Who are those purpley looking dudes in front of or is that another leader?
This right here?
Yeah.
Leader.
Okay.
Anything that doesn't look like one of the generic dudes is something special.
Okay. Well, I didn't know because there was the purple guys over there and they
Yeah,
were
no,
like mages,
that's
so-
why he's a different icon.
Okay. We're gonna focus on their archers.
Okay, so you're specifically targeting the archers. All right.
Yes.
So roll your 2d8.
Fuck their archers.
And then Karma, you're on deck.
Six and 7.
6 and 7. Okay. You let out a flurry of arrows again as they land well and true in this group of archers. You don't eliminate them, but you do scatter them momentarily. They'll have to spend some time regrouping together as you are able to thoroughly annoy a couple of lines of archers.
All right. And
Bonus action.
I am going to rally the troops around me.
Okay, 1d20 plus charisma.
19 plus 5.
All right. You let out a raucous yell, and your troops answer back in
Rawr.
kind.
Rawr.
Any attacks your troops make, so that would be here, here, or here. And the next turn, we'll roll an additional damage die on their attack. That will end your turn. Karma, you're up.
Ah! Okay. All right, Karma is going to now.
You do have your reaction back now. Also, Emiria, don't forget you have that same counterspell amulet.
Yes.
And you also have that cloak, but
have
that
the-
might come into more play if they break through the walls. Karma. What's the difference between the archers and the army? The army is more melee, and the archers are ranged.
The melee army cannot get involved until the walls are breached.
Okay. All right.
So
Karma's-
you're only using archers at this point.
Yeah, Karma's gonna command these archers right here on the southeastern side this time.
All right.
And command them to fire.
All right.
And so yeah.
Roll 1d20.
Nope, that fell. Okay, that's a 15 plus 5. Yeah.
Plus 5, 20. Roll 2d8. Just made it.
Yay. Oh,
It's a rising DC every time.
Shit, man. Holy fuck. All right. That's a 5 and a 5.
5 and a 5. Okay, 10. You let out a hail of arrows. Who are you targeting specifically, melee or archers?
Archers.
All right. You let out a hail of arrows, and it catches them just by surprise enough that you're able to hit most of them, and you're able to eliminate one of their groups of archers outside the wall.
Sweet.
All right. You have bonus action.
Bonus action. Arcularies, no.
And you don't know what happened, and
That's true.
it's not necessarily the closest person in the world. Your allies are not an instantaneous thing.
That's true. I'm gonna fire catapults.
All right, fire catapults. 1d20 plus
Where are
dex.
my catapults?
Your catapults will target whatever area you choose. So you can do northwest, northeast,
I'm gonna
southeast,
target
southwest.
catapults on southwest.
Southwest, okay. 1d20 plus dex, please.
Pull my d20 out. I don't know why I close up my bag every single time. Because I crave violence. Ooh, that's a 9 baby!
19 plus.
What's my dex? I think I only have like a... Oh yeah, I only have a +1 to dex now.
All right.
20.
20. Oh yeah, you gave it the Ravencloak. That gave you a plus like 2.
Yeah, I had the Ravencloak can be +2, but it's in better hands.
It is in better hands.
It's in better hands with
All right,
Emiria.
roll 3d12. No, 2d12. Sorry, 2d12.
I was gonna say, bitch.
Well, Morgan got 3d12 because of how high the roll was.
Oh, I see.
The catapults work a little differently. Also,
That is an 8 and a 9.
8 and a 9. Okay.
So that's a 17.
Plus 10, please.
Plus 10, 27.
Okay. You fire this catapult, and the rubble goes flying over, and you're able to squarely nail one of these groups of people carrying these like siege ladders and engines. And with a sickening crunch of bone and flesh, you watch as some of their siege equipment disintegrates and disappears in front of you.
Excellent.
Also, just as I realize I didn't explain this ahead of time, but just as a heads up, since you all have enjoyed using the catapults, once the walls are breached, the catapults are no longer accessible.
Oh, lovely.
Now, sections of the wall can be breached, and you can still use catapults in other sections, but once a section of the wall is breached, the catapults in that area become inoperable.
Or cannot fire on that section of the wall.
Yeah, so if, say, for example, like the southeastern side of the wall is breached, the southeastern catapults from here to here are unusable. You can't touch the southeastern side at all with catapults.
Titties.
All right. Emiria, you are on deck in 2 runs. So, Legion is going to go next. The spellcasters... I actually need to roll for this. Okay, they do not regroup this turn, so this is strictly going to be archers. Okay. You watch as a hail of arrows, Eisen, comes flying over your side, peppering your men. You watch as...
And women.
As a reaction, I activate the shield on the wall
Ooh.
Okay.
to defend the archers in my area.
Okay.
Ooh, shit.
Okay. Remember, each of these people represent about 1,000 people. You have a 30-foot spread
On either side.
on either side.
It's still people that you're defending.
I'm
so-
still
No, it's
defending
more
him.
about the damage he will definitely have to save against. Because that's how the shield works. So I need to look at your shield again.
Oh wait, that's right. I take half. I do take half the damage.
Oh, you take half the damage that they all take, so you might die.
Any creature or person within 10 feet is immediately protected. Roll saving throw with advantage. Should they succeed, half damage is reduced to 0. Should they fail, they will always take half damage. Any creature.
Oh, whatever. I did it. Aizen's like trying to inspire his men or women,
People.
people.
Okay. Alright, so all damage that is blocked for creatures outside of 10. Okay, I have to roll for this because I was not expecting this. So I'm going to go with. Okay, I'm going to go with this. Oop, that fell. You take 27 points of piercing damage as arrows like stop in midair and like hold against your shield. And you then feel yourself as you hold it there, and then you feel just like boom, 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 as you just feel like the phantom force of these arrows burying themselves into your chest, and you like double over momentarily, breathing heavily. But you have protected a good chunk of your men and greatly reduced the
women.
loss. Your men and women greatly,
non-binaries.
greatly reduced the losses that they would have taken. That was bold. Could have gone a whole lot worse because I roll a d20 for number of people who
Kyra forgot to
saved.
tell him to not die too.
Yeah. So
Fuck.
nine people, so 9d6. It's a d6 for each arrow blocked. So that can be up to 20 d6. All right. That ends one group's turn. Next group is going to attempt to the southwestern side is going to attempt to breach the walls because they're low on siege equipment. That is a Karma. Please roll strength +2. Or please roll a strength just a d20 +2 because this is not your strength. This is the strength of the city.
Okay. Fuck, man.
Mary, you're
that's
up
a
after
4.
this.
Oh no.
That is
4.
a 4. Fuck! I mean, I'm defending the southwest and the southeastern side all by my lonesome.
You hear the pounding against the gate, and you hear 1, 2, 3, and on 4 you hear a deafening, splintering crack as you watch several large timbers and chunks of the gate start to give way. The gate is not open yet. The bracing is still there, but the southwestern gate is not stable any longer. That is where we will end our episode for today. Thank you all for joining us for another episode of Dances with Dice. Please follow us on all social media platforms at Dances with Dice, and when you use the hashtag DWDcast or DWDart, whenever you create something, we will use you as named NPCs in the show. Thank you all so much for joining us, and remember, join us every single Tuesday for new episodes of Dances with Dice.